I'm not gonna lie. I really hope the conversation with USA Networks to lower the show. What up, Ben? Um, I'm really hoping that the conversation is moving into the good direction to where, yeah, man, we need to drop this last hour. Like at least make it 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like I said, man,
3 hours is a
you'll
lot.
yeah, do the 220. Do 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I think you can kind of make it fit better. Mr. Johnson, what's going on? I think you can maybe make it fit better. If not, just go to the 2 hours, but make it come on at 9, like 9 to 11. Like don't do the 8 o'clock no more. Go back to that 9 o'clock time frame that y'all used to go to, where it was 9 to 11, where we got our war zone at 10 o'clock and everything went off. I wouldn't mind if Triple H were like, "Yo, we going back to 10 o'clock war zone." Oh shit, let's go. Because I know what Warzone brought, but I don't expect exactly what that was because we still live in a different time. But I do. I think 2 hours, maybe 2:15, 2:20, especially when you want to put on a good match. Like some shows, I think you can end it with the 2 hours, but it's like, all right, we gonna. You can finesse it away. You can do it in the right way. But I just feel like 3 full hours obviously is no longer a thing. You don't need it. Like especially when you're putting on 3.5, 4 hour pay-per-views for the most part. You really don't need a 3 hour Monday Night Raw. It never. That's part of the reason why the ratings always suck for it.
And the thing is too, you was able to get away with it before NXT existed because you didn't have as much content. Now, like you said, you got Raw 3 hours already. You got NXT, which is 2 hours. You got SmackDown, which is 2 hours. That alone, that's just on the WWE side of things. That's 7 hours of wrestling. Not to mention, you add in at least another 3 hours,
Another
maybe
one.
4.5, depending on the pay-per-view. So now you're talking anywhere from just 12 hours of WWE programming. And then you got to think about the other shit that people watching, the AEWs, because that's another 3 hours of television without, and that's not even including Dark and all the other shit, Elevation. Then you got Impact. So it's a lot going on. So I think the 2 hours is definitely a sweet spot because what do we say about Monday Night Raw? Man, once you get past that second hour, it's like you kind of go on autopilot.